Morning! It is wet and miserable.
Just me and my dad at the minute. Hopefully Ash comes. I hope he does, because it's been dull without him.
It looks like we've had a little bit of storm damage. Not really. A piece of band snapped that we hold that gate back with, so it just keeps swinging back. But it's okay, don't worry about it. I've got the repair products. There we go, look, all fixed, fantastic. Right, I'm gonna go and open the gates down here. 6210R there. For my dad to bring some meal in. So just feeding out with the TM now, feeding out the meal. It's wet, guys, isn't it? Hey? Yeah, it's what I love about being on the gate. You wait around for a bit, you get to see the cows, check on them. I haven't strawed up in here yet. That's my job. I'm going to be on the straw blower in a minute. Yeah. Fancies a bit of my overalls, don't you, kid? Eh? Why not? I don't know why they do that, really, licking it. Must be smelling the other cows. Oi, 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 oi. See, this is the trouble with friendly ones. You start stroking them, and then they want to play with you, and headbutt you. Give up. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. So yeah, as you can see, and these horns can do some damage, even though they're not particularly pointed on this one. Yeah, he could hurt me if he wanted to. Thank you, lad. Right. I am winding you up a little bit, aren't I? So I'm going to give up. Their head is so strong. Like, I could probably hang on his head and he would be able to lift me up. Like, no issue. Right, so it's time for me now to get on the straw blower. Put some straw out. So I have all my straw bales lined up there. Andy kindly did for me yesterday. And I just back up to him with the straw blower. Get them in, cut the bands. It's the backing up bit that's a little bit difficult, to be honest. So you can't see the bales, but you sort of work out what you should be seeing and shouldn't be seeing and where you are, hopefully, fingers crossed. So right now I'm just putting my second bale into these pens here. See that? Ah, it's a bit terrible, isn't it, with the winders. But that's just about feeding the fodder beet. So my mum's been out to help me straw up. That's all the strawing done with the Teagle Tomahawk. Now it's time to get on to the spreader bale, and then we can get the last pen done for the morning. Yeah, down there in the long pen. Thanks, Mum. So I've got spreader bale on, pipes on, we're ready to go. Actually left a bale out of the spreader bale just to show you how it works. So this on the bottom here is a belt, and that drives the bale into these rotors here, which these aren't sharp, they're just pieces of bar that run with a bit of a leading edge, and these throw the straw out to the side when it's going forward. If it blocks up, you reverse it. That lifts this door open to the top, spins the beaters in the opposite direction, and also reverses the belt. So hopefully that's supposed to unbung any straw, and it does when it's new. But now it's getting a little bit older, and sometimes with like the cardboardy straw, it does sometimes bung up, and I have to get out and unbung it, which is a bit of a pain. But to be honest, few and far between. Like, it's not been a problem today, it's not been a problem this week, but every now and then you have to do that. Yeah, it's a good kit, good piece of kit, and for the age of it, it's not really cost us anything. I think we put some new bearings in these rotors at that end. Oh, and we've had a couple of new bearings in the belt. That's it. Jobs are good. So it's raining. I think I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on our cow crush. So I've put the airline together. If you listen in here, you'll be able to hear the pump going that we have in a different shed. Now, we have it in a different shed altogether and run the airline all the way along this building here to the crush. so that when we're working with the cattle, it's as quiet as possible. So the crush works on air, so that's quiet in itself. The crush weighs 2 ton, is what I'm trying to say. So there's got a lot of weight behind it, and that means that it's quiet when it's working. There's not so much rattling as you get in lighter weight crushers. I mean, lightweight crushers are good, but this just really fits what we need to do. Just trying to get the least stressful way of getting cattle through and processed with their veterinary and weights and clipping their backs and clipping their bellies. So that's the reason we have this crush. So the pump is way over there in that shed. We run an air line up here along the roof, over there, this black pipe here runs to it, so then the cattle don't hear the sound of the pump at all. That's what put me off with the hydraulic crushers, is the noise that the pump makes. It's a real high-pitched whining noise, and the cattle do not like it. Do not like high-pitched noises. Now the only noise it will make is the exhaling of the air, so psst, like that, which I don't like that either. But it's got these silencers on the end, you can see here, so they silence the air coming out, which does lower the sort of high pitchedness of it. But yeah, that's the only thing that makes a noise really on this crush, which I think is brilliant. Just look, I'm giving it some beans and there's nothing. There's a little rattle here. Oh, what's that? That's this. So we could actually tie something. We could put some tape around the bottom of that actually, just to stop that rattling. But that is the only thing. You can give it some real beans. Because it weighs that much, just the weight deadens the sound. But recently we've been having a little bit of trouble with it sometimes slipping a cow out. And the man from Clipex said, get some WD-40 and clean these locking bars. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and hopefully that should work. It doesn't need to be oiled because this is what actually grips and locks this headstock in place. So I'm not oiling it, I'm literally using the WD-40 as a cleaner just to clean it. So I've just been going around with the Magic Spray WD-40. Just putting it in these latches. Watch this. That's it, nothing there. I'll tell you what, I'm thinking, because that orange thing's rattling all the time, I'm going to sort it out. So I've just been back up to the shed. Oh no, I need to go back. I've got this, but I forgot my Gorilla Tape. Okay, now I've got this and I've got my Gorilla Tape in my pocket and we're going to fix it. So I'm deciding to go the whole hog because sometimes this catches on there. So why not just do it all while you're at it? Business. Now, that ain't ever going to rattle on there again. Great. So it's not revolutionary farming, but it doesn't bang anymore. And I think that's the thing, like, you just need to look around your farm and just see what little bits that you can improve. Like, this ain't gonna change the way we farm, but it's just gonna make it a little bit better. And if you do enough of these little things, then they add up, don't they? This is what I love about doing maintenance, you see. So the back door on this crush, it's been working a bit like, mostly working all right, but then sometimes like cows are just pushing their heads through it, which is a bit of a pain. So I found out why. So I'm going round just WD-40 and everything and that. What's this? So one of the rams has come off. So it obviously must still work with just the one ram because the doors still operate, but it's not getting the full like lock-in or the something anyway. Well, that's the reason why it's not working right. So we have to take that off now and screw it back onto the end of there and then work out how to just get it all back together. Well, I'm glad I came up here and started looking around at stuff. So now we have the moment of truth. That's great, that's working much quicker. And it looks like the cows won't push their way through it the same, which is better because when we're not got to stress them out pushing them backwards, because sometimes you get two in the crush, and yeah, just makes the job a lot better for both humans and cattle. That. I'm glad I've got that. I'm glad I found it. I was wondering what was wrong. And yeah, I should have looked into it, but it's one of them things where you just think, oh well, it is still working, so it must just be getting old or something. No, it was something had come loose. So job sorted. It is amazing what WD-40 can do. It was taking forever to shut these doors. Sounds a little bit brutal, that, doesn't it? But it's to a set PSI pressure, so as soon as it touches the cow, it's not got the same energy and force to push. So, I mean, I would stand in there quite happily and let somebody trap me. But I'm on my own, so nobody can. I'm back after having my Sunday lunch. I'm all full now. I need to make some sticks for my log burner. So I've got an axe to grind, literally, and I'll get chopping. So I messed about chopping a few bits of sticks and that so I can keep the fire going. But now it's time to do some proper farming and get a mix done. So it's raining that much that the sewer's going over into the field again. Oop. There we go. Our little water fountains pouring raw sewage into the field, which is always great. One over there, look at the amount of water that's putting out into the field. Lovely. Fantastic. And it's farmers that are the bad guys, aren't they? They're always the ones polluting the countryside, putting nitrogen into the watercourses, pesticides and things like that. It wouldn't be anything to do with the water companies tipping sewage into there, which will have nitrogen in it, have whatever people put down the toilets, bleach, all them other chemicals that are in there just going straight into the dike that then feeds the river and goes downstream, and it'll all get blamed on farmers. You watch. This is the main sewer, and where's all this water running to, do we think? It's running to here. Oh, that's it, right, straight into the dike. And off it goes, down into the river. No, the thing that is polluting the watercourses is the farmer using his nitrogen and pesticides. What's coming out of that now? Yeah. Yes, a lot of it's rainwater, but the sewer should be able to deal with that. You can see it's got a brown tint to it. It'll have every chemical that people use in their houses. It's coming up now, straight into my field. It's not just one. I'll zoom in a second. You've got 2, 3, one there going over, one there going over. I think there's one, yeah, one a bit further going over slightly. Look at the ponds it's leaving. Ponds of sewage. Nice. I can just see the headlines now if a dairy farmer slurry store was going over like that. Yeah, you'd be in some big trouble, wouldn't you? Be in some real trouble, and rightly so. But when this is happening with the sewerage, it doesn't matter. Not an issue. In my passion down at the manholes there, I managed to film everything in portrait mode, didn't I? But with the amount it's raining now, I am not going back down there to refilm it just to turn it round. So yeah, it's just clipped up like that. But if you can handle my mishaps with filming and you like this sort of thing, please hit that subscribe button and like, and it helps us grow our channel basically and get out to more people. Andy and Em are going to be back tomorrow, and I've just got a little clip of me drifting in TM320S, so I'll just pop that up after this little bit so you can see that. See you tomorrow, guys. Hope you all had a great Sunday. Bye.